It's your boy Mullah. This week got that fire. I'm back with another one, man. I'm trying to figure this out. What in the hell going on? What y'all doing, man? Unfreeze me. Oh yeah, Giannis got hurt, people. Giannis got hurt. How bad is his knee? If he out, oh man, that'll be bad timing, Giannis. This is not the perfect time, man. What y'all got to say, Uncle Shay? Skipping the pen?
As his status for Game 5 in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, welcome to my light-skinned friend, Chris.
Milwaukee is currently unknown. Fox Sports NBA analyst Chris Broussard joining us now. Chris,
Get off.
I know you said it right before. We don't need any more injuries, but that's the reality right now. What is your prediction for the rest of the series?
I believe it's like they side chicks. All these dudes side chicks is like got some type of voodoo doll or something, and they like hexing these people, man. The NBA is just falling apart, bro.
Well, going in, I have Milwaukee in 6. If Giannis can come back and play, and seeing him walk a little bit last night, even coming out like he might re-enter.
Okay, Trae Young walked and he ain't play. So you think he was getting carried a little bit? He's walking a little bit, so he's just gonna come back because I'm Giannis under the robot.
To the game at one point, that hopefully is a positive sign. If he comes back and can be 85 to 90% of himself, then I'm going to stick with the Bucks, despite them being frustrating, at times in the first half of that game last night. If Giannis is out, then I'm with Atlanta, Trae Young or not. And obviously, I believe they have a better chance of winning if Trae...
Say what? So everybody going jumping on the 8. Welcome to the A bandwagon.
Young plays. If Giannis is not there, he's the only star left in the East. And if you want to say, well, Chris Middleton's an all-star, Drew Holiday's an all-star one time, I would say, okay, Trae is the only player with superstar potential or with superstar ability that's still in the Eastern Conference, which is obviously very rare. So, but even without Trae, I'm going with Atlanta. So if Giannis and Trae are both out the rest of the series, I'm with the Hawks. And you might say, well, wow, Middleton and Drew Holiday. Yeah, on paper, you might look at the names and go with Milwaukee. But I trust Atlanta's players more. I really do. I think they're mentally tougher. Maybe a lot of it has to do with Nate McMillan. But they come out and they play hard and they play with ferocity and they play at their typical level pretty much every night in the playoffs. Like even last night when Giannis goes down, there was no letdown. In fact, they ratcheted it up and said, let's put the foot on the throat. All right, as sad as they were to see him injured, let's put the foot on the throat. We've seen Milwaukee already twice in this series come out lackadaisical. Game 1, look like they're taking Atlanta
looking like some Bambies.
Game 4, Trae's out. We got this. Like, had they had the lead that they should have had in the first half, maybe they could have held on, even with Giannis being hurt. So I just trust Atlanta more. And look, I think John Collins, I know he didn't have a big game last night, but I think he's one of the more underrated players in the league. Bogdanovich, Herter, Danilo. I've always liked Gallinari. He just couldn't stay healthy. So I like him and Capella.
So you did your research last night so you can name all these names because you picked last night when you saw the Greek freak go down, huh? Let me get my speech ready.
Here's the other thing. Nate McMillan is doing a phenomenal job coaching. He's out-coached. He's a better coach than Budenholzer. So I think he makes better adjustments between games. He makes better adjustments in games. And he's been able to get his guys mentally ready and motivated better than Budenholzer has. So there's an advantage there. Chris Middleton, I doubt any of you guys were surprised either by what he did last night, right? I mean, this is what he is. Great game, poor game. Great game, poor game, poor game. Great game, poor game. That's what he does. And he did that with...
And Nick Wright say that's the next Kobe. What?
Giannis. With Giannis drawing double teams, with Giannis scoring in the post or in the paint, with Giannis drawing the attention of the defense and loosening things up for Middleton, he's still up and down. What's he going to look like without Giannis? I want to see. I think there's the most pressure now without Giannis is on Chris Middleton on both teams. Trae Young's too young. Nobody's.
So you trying to tell me Chris Middleton is in playoff P shoes? Say what? Look how this happened so fast. What?
Don't hold anything against him. Chris Middleton, let's see what you're made of. All right? Can you be great? Can you lead a team by yourself as the league? And I'm not saying lead them past Durant, lead them past LeBron, lead them past, even Chris Paul at this point. Lead them past a young Atlanta team that doesn't even have its best player. All right, can you do that? So this is going to be really interesting to see what these second-level guys are made of. But right now, I trust Atlanta, so I'm going with them if Giannis is out.
I agree with you, Chris. And if you think about it, you see the difference? Atlanta says, oh, y'all down, y'all superstar. We about to beat the hell out y'all now. You see Milwaukee, they come out here, oh, y'all down with y'all superstar. Y'all can't beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you wish the way the Bucks came out in the third quarter, Chris, getting the ball to the basket, Giannis trying to dunk on everybody, Holiday putting the ball behind his back, Chris Middleton trying to get to the paint. Don't you wish they'd have came out like that the first half? No, they came out, oh, man, y'all can't beat us without trade. Now you see them go, Bogdanovich struggling, Herder is, no. And guess what? Now
got the brakes beat off and lost your star player, the Greek. I don't even know. The Greek knee? Whatever.
You find yourself down 13 at the half. Giannis goes down midway through the third quarter, and then they go and take.
I got it. The Greek freak accident. The knee accident. Yeah.
Go on a 10-0 run and blow the game wide open. That's the way you're supposed to play the game. Boo knows, for whatever reason, I don't know what's in Milwaukee. I don't know why they think they need to shoot threes. I've never seen a team can get whatever they want in the paint, can get to the paint. They got three guys that can get in the paint at any given time, and they jack up three.
After three. Because that's too boring. Shooting threes is the new thing. That's the new it right now. That's the it thing. If we ain't shooting 43s, they don't want to watch us, okay? Milwaukee Brew? I don't know.
After three. Giannis, before he got hurt, he had airball 2 free throws. And he said, you know what? The way I'm going to combat this and show y'all I can shoot, I'm going to let these threes go. Bruh, you terrible at shooting threes. There's a reason why they let y'all shoot them. You think they run, and the thing is, they don't even try to chase y'all off the three-point line. They're like, nah, don't chase them off that. Let them stay right there, because I already know what's going to happen. Break. What did they shoot last night from the three? 8 of 39. They're shooting 29% from the three. And somehow it's like the objective.
That's 20%.
No, I'm saying they shoot for the series.
Yeah, for the series.
Yeah, they shot 20% for the series. I mean, for last night.
8 of
20%? Then your man's went down. That's man, y'all wow.
39.
8 of 39. So I guess they're thinking, Chris, if we shoot more, at some point in time we're gonna make more. Yeah, you shoot 53s and you make 13. You still haven't accomplished anything, Bucks. Yeah, they just play dumb basketball. And I guess because the basketball coach, the basketball, they don't yell. But I would tell a guy, the next guy, because the football skip, the next guy that jumps offside, coach would tell you, you'll have your ass over here with me. Or the next guy commit a penalty. In basketball, I would tell them, the next guy that shoots a three, you're going to come sit with me. And it's going to be hard for you to shoot a three from the bench. Because this is ridiculous. There's no way. Atlanta played well. Give them credit. Atlanta belongs in the Eastern Conference Final. I think they've shown that, Skip. They've shown. They beat a Knicks team. They beat a Sixers team. They're showing that they belong here. But the Bucks did not show up last night to play. And there's no guarantee.
Calm down, Unc. You looking kind of mad now, man. You looking kind of mad because those was your picks. But now you flip-flop. You flip-flopping now. Learning something from skipping the pen.
And they shown up that they would have beat the Hawks. But this right here, you got exactly what you deserve.
Okay, you picked them.
I picked them. Yeah, that's me. I don't fault them. I fault me. I'm the dummy for picking him. And I don't blame him.
Woo! There you go. You said some truth right there, Playboy. Go ahead.
But I'm the dummy for picking him.
Okay, I didn't pick them. I picked the Hawks in 6. I'm sticking with Hawks in 6. And as much as I hated to see Giannis go down, I'm going to say it one more time. I just don't trust him, even when he's 1,000% healthy.
Right.
I just don't believe in him as a superstar, as a player who can carry a team to a championship. I'm watching the first half. Crowd's getting in his head, speeding up his count, the free throw line. And he shoots in the first half alone 2 air balls from the free throw line. And then to Shannon's point earlier in the show, then he had the audacity shooting free throw air balls to think he could shoot 3-point shots. And he shoots.
I'm just gonna go back a little bit farther because that was a little short. So I'm gonna take some more steps back. Then I'm gonna put some real effort into it. Y'all see how that works.
An even worse air ball from 3. And I'm saying, well, what are you doing? Plus, he came out low energy. They just thought they had it. And he scored a grand total of 6 points in the first half. Then he comes out in the third quarter and he actually started to say, okay, I'm going to take it to the rack. And he scored 4 quick baskets, and they kind of got back in the game. They were down. They cut it back to 10 at that point. And then, very unfortunately, he got hurt. I have no idea. I agree with the point. You know, he did look like he was walking fair, and then he came back out like, I want to go back in, coach. And then the balloons to 20, and he said, okay, I'm going back to the locker room. I have no idea how healthy he will be. But I will say this about the Hawks. They look pretty good without Trae Young.
Yeah.
I got to say, and I'm not saying they're better off without Trae. I enjoyed it. It was pleasing to my eye that Trae Young wasn't dominating the basketball. And I look at the assists, and all of a sudden Trae's 20 assists get spread out to Kevin Huerter. He's a pretty good player. He had 7. And guess who? Lou Williams, the old man Lou Williams, came in and he had 8 assists to go along with his 21 points.
Well, they had a towel on the sideline to get that lemon pepper sauce on his hand.
Okay, I forgot
The
about that.
ball wasn't slipping last night.
Oh, you remember that lemon pepper? Lemon pepper. Lou got y'all last night, didn't he? Yeah, you know about that Club Shay Shay, right? Lemon pepper. Oh yeah.
Well, I've never forgiven him for that. And guess who?
You know where he went after the game,
Well,
Shannon?
but that was just for the chicken, right?
Yeah, just for the chicken.
Okay.
It's right around the corner, too, Skip. They ain't nowhere.
I know.
I'll skip it. Actually, he could walk.
Well, it's named for him on the menu, right?
It is.
And Bogdanovich had 5 assists. So I just gave you 20 assists came from 3 other guys who don't do
Don't
that.
normally handle the ball.
And so I liked how it felt, and the scoring got spread out. And then I've said this on this show many times before. I love Cam Reddish. He is an NBA player to me, and at Duke, he took and made a bunch of big shots, including a walk-off at Florida State one Saturday afternoon. And he's just getting his legs back underneath him. He's coming off an Achilles issue, and he made 5 of 9 shots and really gave them a spark where on defense he was disrupting because he's long and strong, man. So all of a sudden, I liked what I saw. So I don't know if Trae Young can go in Game 5, but I don't care. I'm sticking with the Hawks to win 5 and 6 and end this and put Milwaukee out of its misery.
I mean, you look at the first quarter, Chris and Skip. Giannis is 0-2. Chris Middleton's 1-6.
I think
Holiday's
it was his first ever playoff quarter without a point. I believe it was.
That shows me you didn't take this game serious.
No.
You thought Atlanta was going to come over there, come out because they're without their best player and just lay down and say, man, you know what? We got it. They had every excuse. Man, they ain't got no Trae. That's why I commend Nate McMillan. I commend Ty Lue. Because without their best players, they still going to give you everything they got.
They do.
They make no excuses.
Now, if Giannis' brother come off the bench looking like Giannis, hey, y'all might have a problem, man. I don't know, man. It still might go to 7. Because if his brother's like, yo, go get him, bro. Get at him. Hey, we might got some smoke going on.
Ain't no excuse why we can't play hard. We might not win, but there's no excuse for not playing hard because our best player should determine how hard we play.
Well, like I said, people, y'all know his brother over there, right? They like the same size. He just low key over there. Y'all, he don't be getting no tick. Watch, he gonna get some tick tomorrow. Y'all see. But this your boy Mullah. This week got that five. And we gonna be back with another one. And I'm out of here.